change people. It's something that no one will ever be able to capture on film. It'll just be something that you see, and all of a sudden you realize, I'm on the wrong page. Or I'm on the right page, but I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
Told them that I would be classic. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on, cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places, double R, 70-inch interfaces, and they faces to a Mercedes, and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying them laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases, I'm talking Jada Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flies while I'm here, I won't let them. Changing faces. Give me a second, I reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See, in the crop top, when the block cock, come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win. That mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die. That mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landed. Grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary. If only it running my block. Number one draft pick. They watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion. You think I just ran in the pop? I do this for me. I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams till everyone is filled. They never stop. I want you to win. We never gonna lose. We never gonna fold. We only get stronger. Them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows. Positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny. I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of three. And I'm on my chef career, smelling from the mezzanine, cooking is my specialty. Know I got the recipe, immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying, above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly, live forever, never dying, above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings as you can and just I'm all in it, I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a all-color mortician, coming back like Jordan. I'm full-flipping this ambition, cooking in the kitchen, in the pot missing, in the shop missing. No, I'm kissing, I do not listen from the block tripping. I stop wishing, pulling off the lot with the top missing like Motor City. It's all pistons, I bought check, I bought bitches that was on my neck, I couldn't fall victim, I was all with it. Don't need a breather, put that card in, it wasn't a visa. Hardest card up, bringing the heater. I earn the stripes on my printing with Adidas. Still in the meeting with Kellen and Nike, cause we the best talking every season. Give me a reason, I'm playing defense, stealing from heathens. Long as I'm breathing, I'ma keep dreaming. I'm a savage running 21 and I'ma pull it poppin' like 100. RP to 24, so I'll work 24 hours. Never done it more. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying.
Hey, who got him?
You need help, you grab my hand and just spread your wings and
Hey, good boy, good boy.
Get him.
Downstream. Shot up, go get it.
fly. Spread your
Hey,
wings
look up
far as
top.
you can.
Oh, get that. Get that. There you go.
You got your back.
Out of bounds.
Get him.
Downstream.
I'm through.
Yep. Way to grab it. Downstream, downstream.
I'm through. Do it, ball. Turn down. Use that. Use that.
Shut up! Shut up! Hey, hands up! Right here, right here.
Take that one. Take that one. Help.
Ball.
And one.
Shot! Shot!
I'm open right here. Hey, yo, right there.
Get that!
Roll up.
You can't guard me.
Yo, watch him.
Go. Gotta move. Go.
Yep.
Come to me. Come to me.
Ayo, back down.
play offense if there's space to blow out. Someone wants to roll the ball. no, the red hair, red hair.
Right here, baby!
Once you let that defense 7.5, well, you're fucked. Nobody's gonna get ahead of the defense. Woo! Even when you're taking the ball, it triggers like a fast break. You're fucked. It's a shooting game. The only people that helps is the shooter. You got a bunch of slashers, that's not helping either.
Yo! You better shoot that! Oh, man!
I'm trying to get square. Where the fuck is square?
Get there!
Square 4-5. I don't know why you hit me, bro.
Yo, watch it! Hey! Good boy! Hey! Yo, I need some help! Yo, someone help me out! I got him! Go! I got him!
That's cool. Hit options is looking what your hand is doing, so stop talking.
You know what those says is like, that's all we're hearing, bro. Down 22 seconds more.
Shoot that! Out! Get mine! I got yours! Get mine!
Stopped with him. They see that. It's not hard to figure that out. They're like, we'll just let
Ball coming! Ball coming!
blow him out. Everybody get to rip. Go back out. I'll get you out.
Come to me! Come to me! Shoot that on you!
If you see me stand on top of the key, I'm not trying to shoot or anything. I'm going to get the ball and look for you guys. I'm looking. If you see me up there, I'm just looking around. I'm standing. Give me the ball back. I'm gonna get your shots, bro. You can do just cut to the rim or get wherever you need to go. Tell me how to call for it. Oh, man, should have passed right there, man.
Out! Out!
That's not a foul. Me. Yeah, look.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
Go through You guys can go into the backcourt, you know that, right?
Hey, yo, right here.
I'll take it.
We should try to get this.
Good in, man.
One shot. Dude. You jumped into me and caused me to foul the motherfucker. But I could have blocked the shot had you stayed in mind your own damn business. Some people just don't have fucking players, guys. There's all things like this. I'm gonna just chase it. I'm gonna chase it. This is still playing, man. It's supposed to fuck play.
Watch outside! Take that strong!
That's what you need, bro. I got you. We're sitting there good points. You guys are good points. You motherfuckers want to go away from what the fuck. Don't get turnover. God damn it. First fucking turnover. Fuck, man. It's my turn to catch it. Get that fucking catch it.
Hey, right here!
Oh my gosh.
Get it!
Fuck you. Stretch all your motherfuckers.
Go.
Everybody in the paint, you don't understand. That is why the motherfucker made it. You got all those people in the paint. You're 86, which means fucking all the shit. Don't worry, I got you, swear. That's how you know you're a dumbass, bro. You gotta give yourself a little space. You're winning. Some people just don't know this game, bro. Look, he does it again. Go ahead, buddy. Hey, you want to get this ball back up, foul. He fouls out. 6 fouls. In a blowout. 23 points. 2K says, fuck it, you're gonna play with Bun today, bro. I'm telling you. You have no clue what the fuck you're talking about, bro. That's why I said fucking right. Pop that out of there. Use the screen, bro. He's going the wrong way. Here, back out here. Go back around.
Oh, and one!
Don't worry. We got that one right. Oh, boy, it's right there in the middle of the shit again. I don't give a fuck if we get blown out or not. As long as I get a bunch of rebounds as a guard.
wanna go some beef. Peep it, my blink, the old boy, MC Hammer. 저시장에 가면 차려줘 호미처럼 호미 밥안 갈 때처럼 나 허기져 Show me that real money not that money 더 안해 어디서 나한테 사길 꺼내 진짜 모네 모니터가 아닌 벽에 걸려 있는 걸로 모작도 다 짜줘 나는 진짜를 원해 탑한테 그림하는 거래 저처럼 깡깡해는 엄청 고르고 고르지 없어 훈련에 밴 벌러 눈 끝 afternoon 150짜리 라스는 큐비가 고정 내 눈은 못 속여 여기 씨발 꼴뚜기들도 파스 얘는 벌써 이룬 줄 알아 씨발 난 얘네 아빠 대진 난데 what 펄떡 펄스 혹시나 해서 확인해봤어 내 whole universe
It's your boy Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody did my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game? No. Exactly.
Downtown Indianapolis moving at warp speed in this time-lapse footage. We're in the basketball hotbed of Indiana. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. And tonight, we've got D.A.
Thank you, Kevin.
And those kind of words, D.A., right from a guy that leads like he does. Terrific story. Thank you, David. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Andre Ayton out there with Porter. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, they've got Pirtle, Malcolm Brogdon out there at the monster. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Toscano in at the small forward. So Indiana wins the tip. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys that have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
Here's Garcia. No good from outside. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Boston Celtics. Here's Booker. The rebound by Brogdon. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low. Garcia against Booker. The 3. Offensive rebound Pacers. Sabonis trying to get open. It's good.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebound because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Brogdon against Paul. Booker in the corner. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Garcia. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And finished off by Porter.
Porter showing you what he can do, rising to the cup and punching it down.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Booker against Garcia. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it to Garcia. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And here is Paul. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. The Pacers making a switch here. Zeller's checked in.
For the Pacers, Cody Zeller.
And And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Bridges finds Booker. Passes it to Ayton. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
And again for 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very quickly. Good! Another from 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most threes in a season. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
You can see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Outside, Garcia. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Zeller. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Stolen by Jackson. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Outside, Garcia. Takes a 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Smith outside. Hampton with the ball. He's against Garcia. Harper kicks to Hampton. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Garcia. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Pacers leading by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And regarded as one of the best.
With anything, whether it's business, work.
And with this younger team. Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And stolen by Garcia. Brogdon out there with the monster. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Toscano in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the monster in the last game against the Celtics was outstanding. He ended up with 43 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
For Phoenix, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Brogdon kicks to Garcia. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And, Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship-caliber team.
Garcia against Booker. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. Garcia can't get it to go.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Porter, no luck.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Outside, Garcia. Sabonis and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I think a lot of people expected great things from Sabonis purely because his father was the stuff of legend.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. His dad, Arvydas Sabonis, is one of Europe's all-time basketball greats. But Domas has really lived up to that legacy as far as I see it. I mean, he's a star in his own right with multiple all-star selections to his name and perhaps a few more in his future.
And Indiana making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul a, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
For Phoenix, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Garcia against Booker. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen the Monster really having a great game.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Bridges out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Zeller is checked in for the Pacers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Toscano passes to Brogdon. Here's Garcia, and the layup falls. Garcia's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Harper. Ayton's got 15.
You got to give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance.
Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Booker. 10 points for him. Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 12.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Outside, Garcia. Here's LeVert. He averages about 5 points a game. Knocks down the three ball.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Booker looking around to the right side. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Hampton.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Outside, Garcia. From downtown. They get it back. Zeller. Can he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Zeller's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you know, Zeller brings a lot of energy to his work on the boards. I love that about him.
Smith checked in for Bridges.
Suns substitution, Jalen Smith.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
.144 left in the third. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Nance. A shot by Hampton with no one around. And Nance slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Pacers trail by 8. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Garcia passes to Orte. Three-pointer. Indiana with a new shot clock. And it's good for 2. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Hampton with the ball. 7 points in the game. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Booker in the post. LeVert defending.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Indiana. And Phoenix also making a switch. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Devin Booker.
You know, Zeller was a high draft pick. This guy was the 4th overall pick in his draft, but he's more of a blue-collar guy. Great work ethic and is eager to learn, always in learning mode.
The Suns have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Hayes, he's checked in for Cody Zeller.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Garcia against Paul. And Garcia kicks to Sabonis. Back to Garcia. From deep. And again for 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember. Offensive rebound. Paul, right side. In the corner, Nance with it. Paul, right side. Over Hayes. And the Suns miss again. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Suns lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service diamond.
He's checked in for Indiana. The monster comes in for Karis LeVert. And for the Suns, Booker, he's checked in for R.J. Hampton. And it's Harper in for Chris Paul. We've got Brogdon. Sabonis is out there with Jakob Poeltl. And there's the monster. And it's Toscano in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Garcia. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Phoenix leading by 3. Outside Harper. The pass to Ayton. A beautiful reverse layup. Ayton's got 19 points.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Garcia passes to Poeltl. Pass to Toscano. Shot clock at 5. Garcia can't get it to go.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Ayton dishes to Harper. Passes to Booker. It's over Brogdon. No good from Booker. Pacers trail by 5. Outside, Garcia. Pass to Poeltl. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Boy, it's clear why people are high on Brogdon. His ability to take over on important possessions, outstanding.
Timeout called. The Suns, they lead by 3. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Odom.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Poeltl, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Here's Garcia. Found it!
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch watch out.
And they double up Paul. Inside, here's Porter. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint, Porter with the steal. Bridges outside. Back to Porter. Paul outside for the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Well, let me It's time out for you when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I would probably have is what?
Normally. And then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I like it. They slowed it down a little bit. It's more realistic. Until I get in the park and I max out 99 overall, we're going to see what really happens.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed.
Busy night in Philadelphia. An incredible skyline in the... Before we get...
Thanks, Brian. Well, Joel Embiid, no stranger to trash talking. He said, I don't start it, I just finish it. I'm a competitor. I don't love disrespecting people, but I love making them look silly on the basketball court. Dominating, winning, it's just fun to me. It's not...
He is fun to watch too, Allie. Good stuff there. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Cody Zeller is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Karis LeVert, then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's the monster in at the shooting guard position. And for the 76ers, Thibault and Harris, the 3 and the 4. Then it's Joel Embiid, then it's Maxey, and it's Mulder in a 2-guard. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Here's the monster. From deep. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Here's the monster. 33 points last game. Lets the 3 fly. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And just about a minute into this first quarter.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Here's the monster. From outside the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game?
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
And it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Now here's Thibault. It's tipped.
Registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 9.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 so far.
Yeah, it's been an unusual role for him to get them. As a team, he was discovered at a basketball camp by living in Cameroon. He hadn't even really played the game.
The monster. From outside, off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Maxey. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Zeller with the rebound. And Embiid's dad wanted him to play pro volleyball.
Yeah, no doubt. Embiid probably would have excelled at that too, but he pursued his dream to play in the NBA. Now he's dominant.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Joel Embiid.
He's off on the first. Some changes for Indiana. Pirtle's checked in for Zeller. Jackson comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's McConnell in for Brogdon.
And the Hakeem Olajuwon comparisons, they're somewhat legitimate. I mean, Embiid's skill set and size is something you don't see very often.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Martin with the bucket.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
To the paint. Pass to the monster. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Right wing. Baseline try. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tipped away. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Pass to Riller. Here's Springer. Down low. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
What an authoritative slam by Embiid. Rising up and doing big man things.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Duarte. 5 to shoot. Outside for McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The monster misses. The Sixers leading. Out to the wing. Inside. Pass to Springer. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by the monster. He's got 15.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Springer, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Riller. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Sixers on top. They're up by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And the 6'1" guard, undrafted out of Arizona, but
it's all about just reading the way that
Randy's always lurking.
Yeah, and that anticipation, in part, a product of his great IQ. His father's a highly successful college coach, and believe you me, it helps.
you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
On top of that, they've been getting the three-pointer to fall tonight as well.
Ben Simmons is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Martin in at the 3. That's the group in the game. Pass to Maxey. And here's Embiid, covered by Pirtle. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Maxey, that's good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's the monster. He's got 15.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s, you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of their current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today providing just that.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And taking a quick look here. At the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
They have also done a great job of getting hands into passing lanes and coming away with steals in the early going.
A minute 4 left in the half. The three. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's the monster. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
40 seconds left in the first half. Here's Embiid. Nice D from Sabonis.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
LeVert. Over to the wing. From downtown. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
To the left wing. Simmons finds Embiid. Here's Mulder. With 4 on the clock. Back to Embiid. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Pacers. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Indiana leading. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Karis LeVert, Domantas Sabonis out there with Cody Zeller. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's the monster in at the shooting guard position. Blocked! And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. You know, Grant, court is a familiar place for Malcolm Brogdon's family. It's just Malcolm's involves a ball instead of a gallon.
Yeah, his father Mitchell is a lawyer and a mediator. Brothers Gino and John are also both in law. And while Malcolm hasn't gone to law school, he did earn a master's degree while in college.
And the 76ers shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Mulder can't hit. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third to the middle. And the basket by the monster. 27 points for him.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Maxey. He's got 11 to the inside. Mulder, that's good. He's got 11.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And the basket by the monster.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The 76ers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Mulder. No good on the 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The offensive rebound. Here's LeVert. Off with the layup. The Sixers trailing. Here's Maxey. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson comes in for Sabonis. And it's McConnell in for Brogdon. Here's Springer. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Here's Jackson. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Here's Springer. Here's Embiid. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Embiid's got 11.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's the monster. Offline with a 3.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's Springer. For the lead. Pass to Riller. McConnell with a steal. Now the Pacers on the move from behind the arc. The monster misses.
It's been a struggle for him this quarter. He's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that. Love to see him battling in there. Now, go get it, little fella.
Out left to the wing. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Here's Zeller. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now, that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Ben Simmons is checked in for the Sixers. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Harris. Here's Riller. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Since the break, they've really locked it down defensively, looking much more solid now.
And they get it back. Here's the monster. Give him 30. Three-pointer. Here's Jackson. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, the Pacers shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here's the monster. Simmons defending. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
But the reach of Simmons, and coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Brogdon's checked in for Indiana. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Springer misses.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Pass to Duarte. Here's the monster. Clock at 6. Now Hayes. Simmons defending. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Pacers up 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Mulder in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Mulder. To the paint. There's the block. Here's the monster. Pass to Duarte. Here's the monster. Kept alive. Hurdle. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 9-point Indiana lead. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Pacers.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
Here's Duarte. Pass to the monster. Pure from 3-point range. 33 points for him.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Yeah, the D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to your shooter. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor. That's a quality all great scorers have.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Simmons. Here's Springer. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. The shot no good. Ooh, Zeller with some nice D. Indiana's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Shot from the wing. That one a little long.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert.
Michael Mulder.
And here are the Sixers now. Down by 12. Harris's shot is good.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
The three ball. The monster misses.
The more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
LeVert goes against Embiid, and he trims the lead to single digits. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive end. Embiid, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Pass to the monster. Fires the three. That shot off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. To the middle. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
LeVert outside. Here's the monster. Outside for Brogdon. Sabonis outside. Clock at 4. Shoots it from the corner. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Pacers lead by 8.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Timeout called. The 76ers. They trail by 8. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
Here's Mulder. Wide open look. Again, the Sixers score.
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
And he commits the intentional foul. "36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's the monster. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And they'll get another chance.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 7. 12 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford...
For 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's Indiana winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I might have to bring back my dark side. I can't do a thing for no part-time. I just got new play with. Keep on ending my day quick, solid. I got thorns in my skin, meet me 10 toes down there, so I'm going with the wind. Devilish the tongue, don't get drowned in the sin. I can spit at your lip, have her going for my mans. I want the fame over money, what it's come to. I just want a duffel in a quiet place to run to. I just want a bae that look like Tommy in a swimsuit. When I been through, run on my time, but to me this sacred. I'm not the one to baby all your trauma, you gon' face it. And I got it on me, ain't gotta pull and wavy. How you know fake it? We grew up in the matrix. Spirit to my blood, not on any given Sunday. I know all you judge when it's you will stay up. Better watch him, cause I'ma turn a blind eye. Probably spot him, yeah. I don't even wanna see it. Cause I know she do anything for probably see everything with my little ears. I'm a skill watcher.
So good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says "Be Legendary." And I think he's a legend. Just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover. Love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulate in the new game. Super excited for that. And yeah, like shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Cunyo, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17.
The view from the skies above downtown San Antonio. We're pleased. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Zeller is out there with Sabonis. And there's the monster. And it's LeVert in at the small forward spot. And for San Antonio, the guard pair, Murray and White. Gordon out there with Nurkic. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And the Pacers start off with the ball. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Garcia, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's, when someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And the foul on the monster. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Here's Murray. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Here's White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Now here's Murray. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Garcia can't get it to go. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
San Antonio with the ball. After the three-pointer from Garcia, Murray finds Nurkic. Shoots over Garcia. Nurkic can't hit. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Garcia has it in the corner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with San Antonio's head coach. As many do, he compared Domantas Sabonis to his dad, Arvydas, in terms of his feel for the game. Coach said Domas is now capable of registering a triple-double on any given night. largely because he anticipates everything. And he has the talent and size to take advantage of what he sees. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Vassell, the pass to Murray. Over in the corner, White. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Indiana leading by 10. Uses both hands to slam it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Cody Zeller. Jackson comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon.
Love Murray's scoring potential, but the development of his playmaking may be an even higher priority.
Garcia's shot is good.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. 6 on the shot clock, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And Indiana making a change here.
Substitution for the Pacers.
.115 left here in the first quarter. 3 on the clock. And here's Collins from outside. And Poeltl pulls it down. Here's Garcia. From outside, off the mark. Spurs trail by 13. He's covered by McConnell. To the left wing. Here's Horton Tucker. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And that's something for the team's fans and for his highlight reel.
Here's Garcia. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. 21 points for the Monster.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the foul on the Monster. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Portis, high post. And he dunks it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Garcia can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. The pass to Portis. Count the basket.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Garcia. No good on the triple.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
They've got Portis, and it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio foul. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Monster in the last game.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's White. 5 points in the game. Over Sabonis. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. LeVert the pass to Sabonis, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Murray's checked in for the Spurs. And a change for the Pacers. Myrtle's checked in. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in the locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room. And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Murray, good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Garcia. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 11. Murray outside. Pass to Nurkic. Outside for Murray. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Murray's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Gordon dishes to Murray. Gordon the pass to Collins. That shot off the mark, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Garcia, and the 3 ball is good. Garcia's got 24.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Murray surveying the D. 5 on the clock. Pass to Vassell. Over Garcia. Misses off the right iron.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
So it's San Antonio now. Again, the miss by the Spurs. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Pacers lead by 11. Live. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Indiana. Sabonis is out there with LeVert. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Garcia in at the 2 spot. And it's White missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Garcia. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Murray. He has 7. It's White on the wing. Nurkic kicks to White. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Garcia. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 5 assists in the game. Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
San Antonio calls timeout. We've seen the Monster really having a great game.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Both teams deciding to change it up. "90 seconds now into the second half. Brogdon against Murray. Over in the corner, White. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And the foul on the Monster. That's his third foul of the game.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's Duarte. Back to Garcia for the three. Here's Hayes. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
To the inside, just his first attempt. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Brogdon the pass to Hayes. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
And stolen by McConnell. Driving in. Lays it up and banks it in. McConnell's got his first bucket in this one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And finally, with some offense, he stops a 17-0 run by the Pacers.
Here's Garcia. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Get outside, get outside.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Sabonis with the steal. Outside, Garcia. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Horton Tucker. Power down with both hands.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Offensive rebound. The Spurs have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Garcia can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. For 3, Murray. The Pacers pull it in. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, Garcia. And the foul on the Monster. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Substitution for the Pacers.
Murray outside. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 10.
And looking a lot better now but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Collins is out there with Portis. Then it's White, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. The Pacers. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they made over the course of this game.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Garcia. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Garcia's got 41.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
And the foul on the Monster. That's his 5th foul. San Antonio making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
For your Spurs, DeJounte Murray.
The 11-footer. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Outside, Garcia. No good on the 3.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
White dishes to Nurkic. Murray with it. Ogden picks him up. Murray kicks to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. Here's Vassell. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Fires the 3. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Spurs trail by 12. Murray left side. Nurkic finds Murray. Back to Nurkic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Here's Garcia. And the 3 off target. San Antonio's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Sabonis, he's checked in for Indiana. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Garcia drills the three-pointer. Garcia's got 47 points.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
.109 left in the fourth quarter. Zeller trying to free himself up. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pacers.
And, guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for the Monster.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on.
And good, there's another.
And another 50-point outburst for him as he continues this incredible season.
Rally's marching towards history, Greg, as we know. He looks to catch the mark for third most 50-point games in a single season, which is absolutely amazing. Here's Garcia. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Garcia's got 53.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Brogdon looking it over. Fires from deep. And that one drops.
Yeah, they suck the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K.
So I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like one of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump.